Jesus, you made some beautiful people. Jesus, you made some
In studying
beautiful
Chiefs offensive film, and if wishing to exploit an area of weakness, it makes sense to me that the Ravens would start with their rookie left tackle. The Chiefs have Mahomes. That makes all the difference in the world in terms of pass protection. Gets the ball out quickly, makes decisions, is mobile in the pocket, has great pocket awareness. All these things will help an offensive lineman, to be sure. You can expect versus the Ravens, and this is evidenced in the first two preseason games, they will chip with tight ends and backs to his side. In just watching two preseason games, I was really impressed with his athleticism. You can expect, as the season wears on in particular, for him to be particularly effective on the move, highly athletic. You can see that here. This is a really nice looking play. Really good looking play design with nice execution. I'd be on the lookout for this next Thursday night, Ravens. This misdirection end around, they're going to pull the left guard, block down on this edge. They're going to ask Suamataia to get over on this one technique and then bounce out as a lead blocker on the edge. This is end around to the wide receiver, but you're getting these kind of crack blocks on the outside and the same effect that you would have with a pin pull. Suamataia coming all the way from this one technique outside, along with the center Creed Humphrey, who gets all the way up on a safety. His acceleration after blocking down is noticeable as you watch the film. He moves like a skill player. Very, very impressive athleticism in space. They're going to look to use his athleticism to their advantage for sure. They're going to ask him to hinge or seal this backside 9 technique. He's quick out of his stance. Watch him drop his weight, grab the forearms, and just forklift or throw the D end off balance. Good power in his hands, good violent finish after. The Chiefs will do their best to put him in positions Thursday night and moving forward where he has a less of a chance failing. They will chip with tight ends. They will chip with backs. They will work the quick game, get the ball out quickly. Very fortunate, I think, that he gets to this organization, particularly with this quarterback. One of the things you see in preseason, he tends to show his hands without shooting his hands. Oftentimes you see edge players knock his hands away, knocking him off balance and getting the edge on him. This ball comes out quickly. Really does a good job timing up the snap on most of the plays I've watched, getting off the ball quickly. That's definitely improved. He does, however, have wide and wild hands. You can see that here with his frame exposed. There's that reach. You can see him lunge just a little bit with that outside arm. The defender chops away, knocking him back. The ball's out quickly, but he does get the edge on Kingsley. On this pass rep, they help him out with a chip and release from the tight end. You see Kingsley check his interior gap, but once again come off the ball with his arms low and wide. Defender gets straight into his frame and just tosses him back into the lap of the quarterback. Again, on this rep, he looks very unsure about when to shoot his hands. Feet very wide, a little bit off balance. You'll see the DN throw his hands right there. Decent movement to recover, but the defender does get the edge, although the football comes out. If the Ravens corners are able to cover, making Mahomes hold the football just a tick longer, they should be able to make some hay in one-on-ones versus Suamataia. No doubt, Suamataia already shows improvement based on what I've seen in just preseason games compared to how he looked in college. One of the things that he struggled, I thought, mightily with in college was picking up stunts. We see Detroit with the wide 9 in this 4-eye running a game on the left side of the Chiefs' offensive line. Guard does a good job passing this off to Suamataia. You can see they chip with the back. Suamataia does a good job here. Gets the defender sideways off that chip. I don't like his hand placement at all here. You can see as soon as the defender pulls his arm away, he gets free. Does work to get his hand to the hip and drive him past the pocket. That's a good sign. The defender, however, does get a slight hit on the quarterback, although this is a big play if memory serves. Yeah, it starts with being able to cover, no doubt. Look for the Chiefs as much as they can on Thursday night to get him out in space, in the run game and on screens. In this big-time setting, in his first real live action, he's got a lot to think about. If you're the Ravens, you want to give him more than he can handle in that regard.